Alrighty, Questers, welcome back to another quest. This time we're going to be showing you everything new with Scream Early.
We're going to show you exactly how to do Scream Early, what the breakdown is like, what we get through, all the good things. This will be a short one, very short, but it will be a fun one.
Yeah, if you're watching this from next year and the time beyond, we hope this gives you the information so you know how to best plan for your opening night of HHN.
Let's go. We're going to cut to us a little bit earlier when
a little bit sweaty.
Still a little bit sweaty, a little bit sunnier. We'll see you there.
Speed is the name of the game in Scream Early. For those of you who don't know, Scream Early is an extra add-on you can add to any single Halloween Horror Nights ticket, or if you're an annual pass holder or have another day ticket to Universal Studios Orlando, you can utilize Scream Early with no extra charge. Those of you that want to add on, it's going to be about $50 to $65, depending on what night you want to do it. Most of them for the end of season I was noticing were $65, but I think towards the beginning of season it was $50 add on, and this is on top of whatever your Halloween Horror Nights ticket is. So basically what this allows you to do is to be first in line for the houses. So starting at 3 o'clock, you can pick up a wristband at Minions Villain Con Blast, Minion Cafe, or Lombard's over in the San Francisco area of the park. And that wristband will allow you to go line up for any of the 10 houses that are available. You might not be able to line up for all 10 right away, but certainly the 3 that open at 5:15 you can, which are WWE The Horrors of Wyatt 6, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Fallout. And then the houses will kind of open a little bit at a time in 15-minute segments, with Terrifier opening at 5:30, Hatchet and Chains and Gulkin, Monsters of the North, both opening at 5:45, and then the last 4 houses opening at 6 p.m. So from that time, you're able to move about the park freely. Once the park closes at 5, you're able to just kind of go from area to area, but it does help save you a ton of time waiting in line for houses. And we're gonna find out how much time and see how many we can get through before regular guests come at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. All right, so we gotta be a little bit quick about this, but FNAF did just open up. It's about a minute past. I can see the house entrance, so far, Stay and Scream plan's going pretty good.
Pretty good. We waited out in the sun for like an hour, and then in the AC for like an hour, so yeah. Not fun, but it worked.
After this, we're gonna hit the WWE Horrors of Wyatt 6, and we'll let you know the total wait time for FNAF once it opens. So we gotta get moving. All right, we're a little blue because we're in line for WWE The Horrors of Wyatt 6. So we got out of FNAF in about 9 minutes.
Pretty good.
We have about 3, 4, 5 minutes on this timer right now. I think the plan is to hit Graves of Flesh and then El Artista. Try to get through 4 houses before 7 o'clock. That's kind of like our deadline when like it starts getting real busy. I know people generally be let in at 6, but 6:30 is segmental event starts. So if we can get through 4 houses before 7, I think that's a really good Scream Early advantage indicator.
100%. So if that doesn't work out, we're going to try to aim for maybe Jason and then Gulkin. That's up in the air. But our backup plan, like he said, is to do Graves of Flesh and then El Artista.
So get out 2 IPs and 2 originals. And I feel like one of the biggest ones of the event, and like we could transition and do Terrifier, like head to Jason. We're just trying to go for more of a quantity over quality, because I feel like waiting a long time for any of those houses is always going to be like the huge detractor for it. So trying to get through some of the lower ones when they are low would be really amazing, considering Terrifier is going to be above an hour from open to close.
Yeah.
At least. But we'll let you know how WWE goes. All right, we're in Minion Cafe for a good old little wrap-up portion of the video. We did get through Graves of Flesh and LRT, so we waited about 30 minutes for Graves and then 45 for LRT. So we are done at 7:43, and things are starting to get hot.
Yes, we're starting to see a lot of things start to jump. Most things are over an hour at this point, so very good sit break, very good food break, that kind of thing.
So I do think we could have probably gotten through a couple more, not a couple more. I think we could have gotten through some bigger houses, but we would have been able to really only get through like one of those as opposed to the 3 other ones that we did. Overall though, I think Scream Early is a lot of what you make it. We could have stopped for a couple food breaks, refilled water. We did in line for LRTista. I hopped out, refilled water, and went to the potty. Listen, it's rough in these streets.
If you're in a group, definitely utilize that, where once you are in line, hop out when you have your little ticket, because you will need that to get back in line with your group. But it's a really good time for someone to go get snacks, get water, whatever you guys need. That's what we do. A lot of times is one of us will go grab something or go to the bathroom or whatever. Prime time.
Yeah. But overall, I think if you can afford Scream Early, or especially if you are an annual pass holder, it's a good thing to do, because we got through FNAF in 12 minutes, which, I mean, that's
wild. Now, we did have to wait literally 2 hours
Yeah.
before the house opened. But once the house opened, it was only 12 minutes.
I think that's what you're doing, is you're trading all your major wait times for that 2-hour wait in your first line before it even starts moving. But you can take a little sit break. As long as you're prepared for it, I think you're good. And that's really everything I have to say about Scream Early. Anything else? No. All right, we'll cut to the outro real quick. Alrighty, Questers, that's going to bring us to an end on this video. We hope you learned a lot about Scream Early and how to best utilize it. Please, if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down in the comments below and we will answer. Or you can take your answers, or you can take your questions to social media. We are everywhere at Park Questers, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions there.
Look at that transition,
I know,
everybody.
right? Smooth. Didn't stumble.
Not for a second.
We also have a Patreon set up if you'd like to support us in that way. We have Get Ready's with Ellie, behind the scenes content, and more. And as always, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe on this video so we can get out to more of you awesome theme park loving nerds. But until then, guys, we'll see you on the next quest. Bye.